Hey, you guys, I am so excited to talk to you about the skincare and kind of show you what my current nighttime routine looks like with this Korean skincare and just kind of explain some of the magic behind the skincare and hopefully answer any questions that you have. So please feel free as I am washing and talking to ask all your questions about like what it is, how to get it, what it costs, all the things, because I'm super excited to talk to you about it. So, first off, I found the skincare not because I was unhappy with what I was previously using, because I really was happy with it. And, but it just kind of fell into my lap, and then it was, okay, so could it really be that good? Because you hear Korean skincare is the best, right? We hear it over and over again. In fact, it's been proven that Korean skincare is at least 10 years ahead of our Americanized skincare. So why not jump on it? Plus, when I found out how affordable the products were, I was like, yep, let's give this stuff a try. And I really didn't expect a ton of results from it. And especially as quickly as the results came, I was like, it'll be good. And just so long as it doesn't, hi Joyce, just so long as it doesn't break me out and give me problems. Now this right here, that's because I've been eating dairy again, you guys. I'm telling you, why can I not stay away from cheese? Anyway, besides the point. But what I will say is that now that my skin, I've been using it now for a month, just barely a few days over a month, and I am shook. My skin is glowy. And it's evening out the age spots, the texture. I'm like, what is happening? Hi, Joyce. How's your new grandbaby? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so the skincare. First off, I started with what is called the EX line. So the products that I use are called Incelderm. That's the brand. If you hear me say something about Rimon, that is just the company that I purchase it from. So Incelderm is the name of the skincare. The very first few weeks I was using the EX or the Expert line, and just the last maybe 7-8 days I changed to the more advanced skincare line, or what is called the Radianceum line. Okay, so hey Lorene, so the Radianceum line is actually for more mature skin. So if you're over the age of 60, they definitely recommend the 100 line. If you're under 60, you could totally use the EX line, or if you're like me, I kind of like to mesh them together. But tonight I wanted to show you specifically what I use at night, and at night I use the 100 line because I want as much moisture on my face as possible when I go to bed. I will say though, that what comes from having really good skin is you're like, I just don't need as much makeup. So I'm finding that I'm just using a little bit of under eye concealer, adding a little blush and bronzer, covering up this situation right here. And hi, Michelle. And so that's pretty much it, what's happening with my makeup. I will say that the skincare is incredible with the cream makeup. So if you've been following me for a while and you know my love of the cream makeup, then you know that I would not be shouting from the rooftops about the skincare if I didn't know that it worked hand in hand with the cream makeup. So let me get started doing my skincare routine. Now, when I started learning about Korean skincare and how the Koreans look at their skincare and they're not looking at it like it's a chore. They're not saying, okay, this is gonna be hard, like it's too many steps, like I just want to wash my face with a bar of soap and put some lotion on and call it good. The Koreans actually find a lot of self-care and quietness when they do their skincare routine. And so I've been working on practicing that a little bit more, and I'm actually quite impressed with what it does. I will say the first few times I did the routine, I was like, this is quite a few steps. And I had to have a little paper that I had next to me, and I'm like, okay, this is step 1, step 2, step 3. I have had people where they write, like, they put a number 1 on this, and then number 2, number 3, and on down the list. So there's a few different ways, but once you do it like 2 to 3 times, it like will blow your mind how quick you go through it. The other thing is that the more you, yes, it's very meditative to do skincare routine. And I know it's very, very good for the soul. So I'm in awe of learning about like that Korean culture and why they never age. And I swear it's because they learn very, very young to take care of their skin and actually enjoy taking care of their skin. One thing about Korean skincare is that they always preach the double cleanse, okay? So if you've been one, and I've been guilty of this, where I just put a cleanser on and wash it off and that's good, they preach a 2-part cleansing session. So 1 part to take off, hi Allison, 1 part to take off your makeup. Now you're gonna laugh at me because I've actually given away my big actual full-size bottles of this first step. So I am now using my little samples that I put together for you guys, and that's okay. They didn't know, right? They're very much like, Koreans are very much about like hydrating, protecting, nourishing, healing the skin. So I'm working on healing this right here. But anyway, so what this first step is it's a cleansing oil. And this is what you use when you have your makeup on. And what I found is it takes off my mascara. Amazing, because I didn't even put makeup on today, I'm sorry. So I just kind of take and put some in my hand like this. And I love this oil. I know that many people think a cleansing oil is going to be like heavy, but there is a lot of science that goes behind the products and how each step works really well with the next step. So in other words, it's not just about like cleansing the oil. This is also going to be hydrating it, but it's also prepping the skin for the next step, okay? So once you've got that worked in, and if I had makeup on, I would definitely work it in longer. And I haven't had any of these products irritate my eyes at all. And I know that's a big concern of so many of you, is the sensitive skin issues that you're having. And I swear that's just because we've been bombarding our face. I know they're like my bunny rabbit ears. Bombarding our face with a bunch of chemicals and different things that eventually our skin will rebel for. So first step, cleansing oil, get off the makeup, okay? Second step is either the Snow Enzyme Cleanser, okay? And these are full-size bottles, you guys, okay? Like these are good size bottles. Or the Active Cleanup Powder. The Active Cleanup Powder is actually an exfoliant, okay? So this one here, I will only use 1 to 2 times a week, and I did it yesterday, so I'm not going to use this one. The interesting thing about this one is it's a powder, okay? See that? It's a powder. And so what you do is you put it in your hand and then you add water to it and it foams up, and it's an enzyme exfoliator, okay? It's also, if you have blackheads on your nose, or if your children or teenagers or whatever have a lot of blackheads, they can take that and just with the with the grittiness of it, rub that onto the blackheads and it will like take care of them, okay? So instead I'm gonna go in with the Snow Enzyme Cleaner. And this one also has some exfoliation properties in it, but it very much has properties in it that are going to, like this is a new bottle, so it's like popping out. It actually is prepping the skin for the next step, which will be hydration, okay? So this is like air activated. So once it hits the air, it starts to foam up and you're gonna see it start to really build up. It almost feels like shaving cream, okay? And I don't think you guys can hear it. No way you can hear it. You've been reading up on the skincare. I know it's so good. Don't forget your neck. See how it's already absorbing? Look at that. See how it's already starting to absorb into the skin? I need that to go away. But what this does is it cleans the skin deeply, and then it's prepped for the next step, which is hydration. So I just got my little rag down here. I always flip the rag over to the other side. It's actually best if you just splash water onto your face rather than use some type of a washcloth. It's just really hard for me to do that when I'm on a live video. So I'm just gonna use washcloth. But you wanna be careful because you don't want to over exfoliate the skin, okay? So keep that in mind. And using a washcloth will actually exfoliate. Now this is a really, really soft washcloth, so this one isn't like scratching my skin at all or exfoliating it anymore. Okay, so now I'm done with the cleansing process, okay? Now I'm going to head into more of the moisturizing and therapeutic reasons. This product right here, okay, the Viaton Mist, if you've seen me do my makeup recently, you probably have seen me use this before I do my cream makeup. It just really makes the cream makeup slide on and glide on and just, it's beautiful. It's actually an oil mist, which seems kind of crazy that you would just spray an oil mist on your face, but it's very quick to absorb. And it comes out in a really, really fine mist. Okay. This again just preps the skin so that it will absorb the next treatments that we're going to do. Now, if you have like really reactive, sensitive skin, rosacea, any of that, then you know how important it is to have something that really helps calm the skin down and cool it down in a way. This product right here is called Calming Balance Gel, okay? I love this because it has like 24 karat gold flecks in it. And the flecks, if you didn't know this, gold is actually an anti-inflammatory property. And so you want to, when you put this on, you want to be really careful in that you're not like kind of crushing it on. You want to do it very, very lightly. So I'm just going to put some right here on my finger like that, okay? And again, these are full-size products, and I don't think you can see the gold flecks in that. But I take it and then I'm just going to really lightly, with my like ring finger, move that around my skin. And this is just what's going to kind of keep everything nice and calm. I do know there are people that actually put this in the fridge so that it's nice and cool when they go to put it on, but and you can put all of this stuff right up next to the eyes. It's so gentle, okay? So somebody just sent me a message and said, can you still use your actives, probably like your different acid products, your glycolic acid, your vitamin C's, a few different like things like that? You can, you probably won't need to, that's the big thing is, even though it seems like a lot to purchase the system like this, you don't need to add all those things where we're torturing our skin to try and get it to turn over. Everything is very, very, very gentle. And that's kind of the Korean skincare way, is very, very gentle, soothing, healing, getting to the root of problems, and then like hydrating deep, deep, deep down. Okay. Now, hang on, I got to grab this product. I'm not going to use this one because I'm using the other system, but I wanted to talk briefly about this. This is a set. How much is the price of the whole system? So there's 3 different systems. There's like a really basic system, there's an expert line, and then there's the advanced skin line. So they run anywhere from $200 to like $350. So keep that in mind. Now, I am always happy to kind of say, listen, if you have a moisturizer you're still using, but maybe you need a cleanser, then let's get you, double cleansing. If you have a cleanser you like and you don't have a moisturizer that's actually like hydrating the skin deeply, then let's get you some moisture. This right here, okay, this is one of our like most popular combinations. This comes in a set. It's called the Dermatology Booster EX set, okay? And what's cool about this? Is this for dry skin? Wouldn't oils make? No. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Shelly, it's freaking magic, because what it does, many times what's happening with the skin when you're oily is that it's actually not getting moisturized. So it's producing more and more and more oil. And that's what's causing your skin to be oily. Now you can see this is like almost completely soaked into the skin. So it's not like creams where you wake up in the morning and the cream is still on your face and really hasn't done anything to actually hydrate. This stuff actually penetrates deep into the skin. There's some liposomal technology that I could like really geek out into scientific land with you, but I don't want to bore you with that either. But this stuff right here, okay, so this is water. This is a booster water. And it's cool because it's not just like, most products that have water in them, it's usually just like distilled water. No, this is actually called Jeju. Hang on, let me look. Jeju Lava Energy Water. I call it magic water, okay? It's easier for me to say magic water than Jeju Lava Water, okay? And this actually comes, it's like 91% of that water, and it comes deep from underneath a volcano in Korea, and it's full of like all sorts of minerals and things that are very, very rich, okay? And the reason that they found this water to be so cool is because, this is kind of a cool story, this is story time, is because they would find that these tigers, during mating season, they get all scratched up and injured or whatever, and they would roll in this grass, okay? And this grass is called tiger grass. There is it's called Centella asiatica or something like that is the actual term of this plant. And this plant has lots of healing properties. What Ramon found was that if you added the water to the plant, it made that tiger grass grow like huge, okay? And they call that Byung pool, okay? They call that, the combination is the Byung pool, okay? So what we have here is 81% of the booster water. Then you have an oil, okay, that has like, I can't remember the percentage of it in here, but then you booster it, you spray your face, then you add the oil, then you add the booster again. And if you had dry skin and only wanted to try one thing, this is the combination I would say you have to try. Because I've seen amazing results just with this product alone, okay? So that's an ode to that. I'm not even gonna use that one today because I'm going in and I'm using this line, which is the 100 line, okay? So this one is this one's an actual toner. And why am I getting such a weird glare? I don't know. Hang on, the sun's coming in. Hold. Okay, that's better. I was like, what is wrong with my face? Okay, so this is a toner. This is a liquid. This has that liposomal technology in it. This is what really makes a difference for aging skin, is that this preps the skin so that it actually goes deep into the skin. So I just pour some in my hand like this, and I tap it, and I just lightly move this around my face, okay? And this is what preps the skin for more moisture, okay? And everything with the Korean skincare is really gentle, okay? Really gentle, very purposeful, but very gentle. Now, interestingly enough, this line does not have any type of like under eye cream or anything, because everything that you use actually is absorbed enough into the skin that you don't need an extra specialty under eye cream. It just works, okay? And I don't know all of it. I just know that it works because I haven't been using any of my eye cream, and my under eyes are actually doing a lot better, okay? So then next is an oil, okay? So this is the microfluidizer ampule. So it comes out like this, okay? And then I just squirt some in my hand like this, on my finger. And with this, really gentle, I again push it right up under my eyes, very lightly move it around the face. I like to put it on my lips. I put it on my eyelids. And I just make sure it's evenly distributed. I have noticed my neck. I haven't been using the really expensive Skin Medica neck firming stuff that was like $200 a bottle. And I've just been using this on my neck, and I've been pleasantly surprised with how well my neck is doing. So again, you don't have to spend a huge fortune on skincare to get really good results. You just have to find the right skincare. And I think I found it. So let me find my little scooper. Okay, the last step that I'm gonna do is this one right here. This is the moisturizer. Now, I do love this moisturizer. This one is more of a cream. And then the one from the EX line, okay, is actually more water-based. So during the morning, I will use the water-based one on my face rather than the cream one. But if you find that this is too heavy, just go right in with your sunscreen for the morning and skip the moisturizer. So I'm just gonna get, I don't even need very much of this. Okay, that's all I'm gonna need for my entire face. Even down my neck. What questions do you guys have about the Korean skincare? I do have a highlight bubble on my Instagram that answers a ton of different questions, okay? So don't be like afraid to go check that out. And again, I am always happy to chat with you about your skincare goals, your struggles. If there's a few things we can add to your current routine to just kind of help you slowly start to build into the system. I will say that this no enzyme cleanser, it's probably gonna last me 6 months. I'm not lying, unless I give it away, which is also an option. But it's gonna last me at least 6 months. So know that like you may go through some things quicker, but some of the stuff is gonna last quite a while. So I find it to be like luxury luxury quality, but like at a affordable price. Hey Brooke, how are you? So you guys, glass skin. Glass skin, other than that, if I hadn't picked at it, it probably wouldn't have been so bad, but I did. But I'd like info for the mature face line. You'll love it. What I'm actually going to do, you guys, I'm going to do like, for those of you who purchase a line, I am going to give away some really cool stuff, okay? So like, I will come up with all the details and I will post it. So make sure you're following me in my stories. And if you buy a line, then you get this free, or this free, or this free. I just haven't come up with the gist of it, but I think it'll be like, if you buy the skincare line, I will give you like 4 tins of cream makeup, a compact, and a brush, okay? Which is worth $115 or something like that, and I'll ship it out to you. So then it'll help ease the pain on purchasing the skincare. You'll get makeup as well, so it'll be like everybody wins with that. And I just know that from the first moment I put this stuff on my face, I noticed huge amounts of hydration, okay? So I know that if I can get some in your hands, you're going to fall in love with it. You're going to see your skin transformed. You're going to like not need as much makeup. You're going to feel the difference that Korean skincare has. And again, 10 years ahead of American skincare, like it's a total win. So stay tuned for my stories. I may post that tonight. I'm just kind of trying to process, but as soon as I jump off, if you want help or links with the skincare items, or I can do like you can go through my skincare quiz and I will recommend which like ritual would be best for you. Then when I close it and repost it, then just comment K Beauty and I will send you some information. And yeah, all natural ingredients. I've never seen ingredients so clean, Shelly. I'm not kidding. In fact, I sent some information to my esthetician and she was like, this is really, really good stuff. And she works in an office that has a bunch of high-end medical grade skincare that, can you put your makeup? Yes, it's beautiful over the top of these products. It's beautiful. Now tonight, because I am using the heavy cream, I wouldn't use the heavy cream and then put the makeup over the top. So there's a couple little tweaks. So don't comment K Beauty until I close it. Then comment K Beauty once I post it, because Instagram wipes away all of my comments and so I won't know who to send the information to. So wait till I close it and then stay tuned for what you get for free when you purchase. I just love taking care of you guys, and if you are watching my lives and tuning into my stories, I love to give back to you, and I have a lot of Saint makeup that I would love to give to you, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to do that. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Know that I'm here to answer any questions, and we'll see you guys on the next video.